Coming up on today's episode of Technoid, the Samsung S21 lineup looks like they're going to be bringing back the Exynos chips to America, and fans are pissing their pants. They do not want this chip, and I will tell you why I not only agree with them, but why Samsung is making a huge mistake bringing back the Exynos chips for the S21. Also on today's episode, T-Mobile is going to revamp Tvision and is going to introduce a newer format of Tvision, and I'm actually kind of excited for this. I really actually am interested and heavily invested in this, but I only have one area of concern. We'll discuss that after. And also, the Galaxy Z Fold 3 is going to be the phone that will replace the Note 20, as reports are indicating it will be getting a stylus support. All of that on today's episode, so stay tuned.
Booga booga booga!
Yo, what's happening everybody? Michael here, welcome back to Technoid. Apologies for the cheesy intro, but we are getting so close to Halloween. I wanted to do one of my classic Halloween intros, but I didn't have the time or the budget, so I had to throw in literally a 50-second one. But it was as close as I could get to recreating Tales from the Crypt. I really hope you enjoyed it, but we are so close, guys. We are 26, so 7, 8, 9, 30, about 5 days away from Halloween. I cannot wait. I love Halloween, and my Halloween episode is going to be awesome. I really hope you enjoy that. But guys, welcome back. I hope you all are doing well. Now, for those of you tuning on for the first time, if you enjoy the content, if you enjoy what I bring to the table, please hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you do not miss when I upload. To returning subscribers, thank you as always. Make sure you hit the like button and follow me on Twitter at Technoid12. All that out of the way, let's get it going. So story number one, the main story, the Samsung Exynos chipsets are coming back. Now, for a while, we've been hearing a lot about this. There have been a lot of reports indicating that Samsung wants to bring their chipsets back. Originally, back in the day, it was the X6 and the X7 Edge, but then once the S8 rolled out, they went Qualcomm. But it seems that Samsung is heading in that direction because according to multiple sources, all linked up to Phone Arena, it seems that the Exynos-based chipsets are coming to the S21 in America. Now, the Exynos chips have been mostly used in Europe, and I will discuss them in just a second and why people do not want this, but the Exynos chipsets are Samsung's in-house built CPUs, similar to how Apple has their Bionic chips. Well, this is kind of their attempt, and a lot of people in the beginning used to like them. They were really good, and they started out pretty well, but then of course after the S8 things kind of took a turn for the worst, and now fans are asking Samsung not to bring this chip to America. They are saying that the performance is terrible with the Exynos chipset. The modem, the Exynos modem that comes with it, is a garbage modem compared to the Qualcomm modems and chips as well. They say the Exynos chipset just does not power the battery as well. It does not give good performance. It throttles, it heats up really, really fast, and most of all, it makes the Galaxy feel useless. Now listen, I have seen these performance tests, I have seen the comparisons, I have seen everything about the Exynos chipsets, and I 100% agree with the fans. Samsung, you have nothing wrong with your partnership with Qualcomm. Why would you want to go against the partnership and try to put your crappy chipsets, and you know they're crappy. That's why you only released them in Europe. You never have once put them in since the S8. Now, of course, the S7 Edge back in the day, they were good, but you have failed to make a good chipset since then. That's why you relied on Qualcomm. Now you want to bring them to America and say we're going to be innovating? You're not innovating anything. You're going to set your phones up for failure. The battery life on those Exynos chipset phones suck. The cellular performance sucks. The battery life, I keep going about that, but the battery life is terrible. And most of all, the phone throttles after 15 minutes of literal use. So if I was you, Samsung, Throttle anything you want, but do not put the Exynos chips in your phones. If you do that, and I swear on my mother, this is a rumor, but if you bring the Exynos chipsets to America, I promise you, Samsung, so many fans are gonna be pissed, and they're gonna be pissed for the right reasons. So do not do it. I urge you from one fan to another, don't do it. The opposite of Shia LaBeouf. Don't do it! Keeping up with Samsung, let's talk about the Galaxy Z Fold 3. Now, as you know, I've been talking about the Note 20 lineup being eliminated, how the Ultra and all those things will be taking place. Well, it looks like this is going to be the case because according to a couple of sources from TechRadar, the Z Fold 3 might be the first foldable to have a S Pen support for a foldable. According to the rumors, it says here that there is a report going around that the ultra-thin glass will be tweaked on the Z Fold 3 to 60 micrometers instead of 30, so that way it will help stand up with the stylus. Now, of course, this is another rumor, this isn't confirmed, but I can believe this one because we've seen indications that they want to get rid of the Note and make the foldables become what the Notes were in the August event and kind of simplify the lineup. But putting stylus on a foldable actually does make a lot of sense, like the Apple Pencil for a tablet, which of course magnetically clicks on. But the problem that I have is that the Ultra was positioned to be the phone to replace the Note. Now, if that phone has stylus support, then you've created, again, confusion. So, make up your mind, Samsung. Make up your mind. And last story, the one that most of you guys have been waiting for, T-Mobile's revamped Tvision is on its way. Now, a few days ago, Eugene, aka Sweaty Armpits, hashtag Yackle, has come on the internet and has basically announced that he will be revamping a new Un-carrier move, something that is going to be totally revamped for T-Mobile, and it is going to be revamped Tvision. Now, before you guys say that I'm bashing T-Mobile, I'm going to be honest with you, I actually like this news and I'm actually very interested. So taking a look at the details, Mike Sievert, the new CEO, has basically come out and said they are going to do something about the cable industry. They've been talking about it. It was done way back with John Ledger, but it didn't really have the big push that everybody was hoping for. It seems like they're going to revamp it as they're going in a streaming service direction. It seems that's kind of the route that they're taking. It will also link up with their cellular connectivity. Hopefully we'll find out more about that on the event. The event is scheduled for the 27th, and basically all that it is basically is just Tvision going to be a brand new installment. It will have 150 channels, 35,000 plus on-demand titles, 400 hours of DVR with 4K support built right in on the start, and also no extra cost, no regional sport activations or early termination fees regardless. Now those things I actually am very excited for. I, for one, am excited to see what T-Mobile does with Tvision. Because even though Tvision has always been in the back of the store, it's had a lot of potential. And if they really do push this, if they really give it a good push, I can honestly see T-Mobile making this a good seller for the store, especially with Quibi, hashtag Queefy, is going away. So they definitely need something to kind of fill the void. And this is definitely something to go in the right direction. I actually am looking forward to this, and I really do hope they do a good job presenting this, because if they don't, you know I will tear them to shreds. And that's it for today's episode of Technoid. Now guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, hit the like button. If you disliked the video, hit the dislike button. That helps circulate my videos as well. As always, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Take care, everybody. I will see you all on the next one, and peace!